Hello everyone, welcome to Beaver's Hobby channel. If you see this video, then it means my experiment was a success. You may have noticed that lately I don't publish many videos because I have been very busy with my work, but I still want to continue doing YouTube, so I came up with an idea to streamline my recording process. Basically, I'm gonna record everything in one go and then I'll just edit it. So I wanna try this first. If it doesn't work, this video can just be thrown away, so it can just doing something that I'm gonna do for fun and not too serious about it. So I'm gonna build this car, this Lesser Guild, the remake version. This car holds a very special place in my heart because not exactly this one, just the original one, the Super X chassis, was my first genuine Tamiya Mini 4-wheel. With this remake version, I'm gonna make it a little bit special. Here I have a knockoff Super X Evo chassis plate. I also have some bearings here, and of course these are very standard bearings that you can find anywhere. So there is like 9mm bearings that actually Tamiya has something like this, but they are very expensive, so I'm not going to race this car. I'm just going to build it and look at it basically, so I can just put anything on it to make it look good for my own pleasure. That's basically it. So let's start building this. It was as magical as as the first time. This is the manual. I'm not going to apply any sticker right now because I want to clean it properly before that. So I'm just gonna build the chassis, put the Evo part on, and that's that. As always, I'm gonna start by building building the wheels. The tires. So with the tires, my trick is to cut it just right. What I'm trying to do is actually trying to pull it a little bit and then cut it in there so it doesn't leave any mark, so the tires are smooth. I didn't expect it to come with only one set of gear. Normally it would come with like 2 sets, so we can change the gear ratio. Let's apply the grease a little bit on the shaft so it doesn't rub that much. So this one. So for the wheels, I'm gonna install my own bearings. It should be the 6mm outer diameter with 2mm inner diameter. I think this is 2.5mm thickness. Insert the shaft. With the wheel, I'll just turn around and feel the notch and then push it in. Same with other side. Feel it around. We want to feel the notch. If there is, try to slowly, gently push them in. Push them in together gently and check the smoothness regularly. I need something more solid to push the wheel in. Nice, very smooth. I'm gonna need another gear as well, so this is a G11 right there. 2 bearings. One over here. Run it through the gear. Nice. And next, battery cover. 7. Now, the terminal. Click. There we go. Nice. It feels very satisfying. Found it. So this is going to be better and also easier to apply than the standard grease that came with the car also. Well, so you might be wondering why I said the PTFE is better than the included grease, because the original grease, when we left it in the car for a long time, it somehow discolored the gear and discolored the plastic. PTFE doesn't do that, so that's why I think PTFE is better. The SuperX, not SuperX, it was my first chassis that I built, and I loved it because it was very modular, and I can change, and I can tune the car, and I can change everything very easily because it has like this rear under compartment for the motor, so I can just plop it out and swap a new motor and then install a new motor very easily, which was very good for tuning and very good for testing out different parts. As it turns out, it wasn't very good for racing because it was too many parts, I guess, and it was very heavy. And it was only a white chassis available at that time. I don't know if they make any more white chassis, but yeah, it was way bigger than other cars. Anyway. Gotta be honest, somehow the plastics feels more brittle than the old Tamiya productions. I don't remember it being this flimsy feeling and brittle feeling. Well, honestly, I'm not really looking at the manual. I'm just building this from the top of my head. I forgot to put this in. For not forget the that is the only part that I'm not going to cut this so clean. I'm gonna leave a little bit up there, so it has some more meat to catch on into the chassis. It feels really smooth. Let's put the battery in and see how it goes. Here goes nothing. It sounds very sweet and smooth. Oh. And very slow. To be extremely. But no victory lap just yet. I'm gonna have to put this in first. Well, let's check the manual just to be sure. Front part in first, and then the clip right there. Nice. Yeah, the gap is a little bit disappointing here. It is as nice looking as I remember. Wow. All the memories coming back. Clip. Perfect. Right, so next, the Super XX Evo. I think I'm gonna have to pull up some pictures to see how does it go together. Luckily, Tamiya USA still has the listing. So, for 30mm button head, and then we have two 30mm counter stock, two 25mm counter stock, two 20mm counter stock, and then two 12mm counter stock. The 20mm ones go into the front. So I guess because it has mass damper as well, so the mass damper are going to go on 30mm. That's my guess. And the 12mm go to the side. Now we are left with the 25. The 25 are obviously go to the back. And there we have it. Right, so, yep, I put them in wrong. Yeah, as it turns out, the front are not double stacked. The front are the short one that I put in the rear. Next, the side doesn't look like it has any washer, so just double stack. It looks right, so it must be right. Let's. I'm gonna offer it up to the chassis and hold these together before putting the screw in. It is easier this way. Double stack. And is it a long one? Because I don't think a long one would fit. It doesn't. So it is the medium one. Okay, it looks perfect. Just pop that in. Pop this in. Let's do the back first. I'm gonna need two spring-loaded washers, and that's another one. So these are spring-loaded washers. Put those in and then follow them by the nuts. And just like that, it is in. And this is a tube that we can use to install the cap. fascinating how they utilize a rubber tube. Like that. Okay, the front is much simpler. Just pop this in. Some standard washers. And 2 nuts. Once again. And the electric screwdriver comes to rescue. Here. Now, with this looks like a 9mm. I'm gonna use 9 anyway, so just to make it look unique and in my style. 1, 2, 3, 4. As it turns out, here are the hole for 9mm. Normal washer, and then the spring-loaded washer. Unfortunately, I can't use the electric screwdriver to go in too far. It'll just go into right there, which is not very impressive now. And this is why the wrench comes into play. One long and 2 middle. Nut. Everything. Oh. Washer, roller, but it is upside down, so it goes in like this. And then another washer to close the roller. Right, and then looks like 2 mid. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth hole right there. And then a long one. Top it off by another roller. Close it with the nut, and there it is. Just perfect. And finally, Mass damper. I don't want to touch it because I might I might make it rust. Well, it is not very smooth. If it was original, it would be much smoother than this. But anyway, I'm gonna put it on display, so it doesn't matter. There it is. My childhood revived. Wow, just wow. And look how smooth it is. I'm very satisfied indeed. Well, let's clean this up, and I don't know if anyone is going to watch this, but well, you know, I just wanna try out my new setup anyway, so that's the most important thing I wanna do. And yeah, and this is actually the start of my summer. This is just like 4th day of my proper summer break, so I just wanna do something for myself, and that is to build my childhood car once again. And there it is. Thanks for watching, and see you again in a next proper video. Bye.